So, ito po ang aming as-is diagram. So, makikita po natin na marami po siyang inefficiency or also known as bottleneck. So, number one po na aming na-identify is ang manual report account creation. Dati, students without accounts need ng manual intervention kaya may delay. So, ang gagawin naman po namin sa 2B ay may gateway na the student have portal account and automatic system task na create portal plus send credentials para hindi na mabitin ng students. So, ang pangalawang bottleneck na amin na-identify po is redundant registrar verification. Sa as is, paulit-ulit ang check at verify documents. So, ang implementation naman po namin sa 2B is ginawa ko siyang isang gateway lang. Are requirements complete? Kung hindi, automatic notifications agad sa students. Kung yes, proceed to final encoding. So, third and last po na bottleneck is lack of notifications. Dati, students had to wait in person para malaman status nila. So, ang implement naman po namin sa 2B is may message events tulad ng notify admission failed or notify not qualified or notify incomplete docs at send COR to students. Lahat ng outcome ay may notification. So, proceed po tayo sa to be na diagram. So, first and foremost po ay enrollment period starts. So, proceed po tayo sa check official enrollment schedule. So, ayun po. Then, pag na-check mo na, proceed po tayo sa mag-a-access ng LSPU online portal. So, meron po tayo nung Does Student Have Portal? If yes, check na natin yung student status. And if no, gumawa na ng portal. Ayan po ang aming bottleneck na in-implement. Ay, bottleneck na na-identify sa as is na in-implement sa to be. And if no, gagawa po. And po, proceed na po tayo sa if yes, proceed na rin po siya sa student status. So, proceed po tayo sa freshman transferee student. Hoy!
So, yung for the next naman po, for freshman lane, yung next is portal schedule admission exam. So, magbibigay siya ng admission exam schedule. Yung next naman po is iti-take na siya ng student. And dito naman po makikita if kung magpapasa or babagsak yung student. So, if hindi po siya nakapasa, ino-notify po siya na hindi siya nakapasa sa admission. Pero kung nakapasok naman siya, a-attend siya ng college interview. So, yung next naman po is if qualified ba siya after nung college interview. If hindi, i-notify ulit yung student na hindi siya qualified. But if qualified naman siya, mag-undergo ulit siya sa medical exam and dadalhin niya na lahat ng requirements sa registrar.
So, proceed naman tayo sa continuing and repeating student lanes. So, ayun. Uh, system, LSPU portal, online enrollment. Sa system to. Then, filling out online form requirement. Yun, si student naman yung gagawa na ito. I-fill niya yung mga requirement. Then, ito, automatic na to. Auto-check prerequisites and grades. Yun, automatic na to. Then, if bumagsak, yun, retake. I-retake niya yung failed subject. Then, pupunta siya ulit sa filling out online form. Then, check ulit kung nakapasa na. And if nakapasa na, ayun, pupunta na sa enroll button. Then, po-proceed na siya sa registrar office. Ito, dito sa lane na to, check na yung check all the students, check all the submitted academic requirements. Yan, then, dito na yung verifying. Then, if hindi na, hindi na verify, ina-notify yung students sa incomplete documents. Yan. Then, final enrollment coding na, magpo-proceed doon pag na-verify na. Then, yung system mag-generate na ng COR or Certificate of Registration. Then, magsasend na ng COR. Yun, na-issue na yung yung COR. Ayun lang yung end ng aming to be diagram. Then, sa functional requirements naman, yung 5 dito ay the system must allow online submission of enrollment forms. Then, pangalawa, the system must automatically create portal accounts for new students. Then, pangatlo, the system must auto-check prerequisites and grades for continuing students. Pang-apat, the system must validate completeness of documents before registrar approval. And last, the system must send automated notifications, denial, COR issued to student via portal or email. Then, for non-functional requirements, meron tayo dito tatlo. The system must be available 99.9% during the enrollment period. Then pangalawa, the system must ensure security and privacy of student records. And last, the system must have a user-friendly interface and accessible on both desktop and mobile. So, ayun lang po yung aming presentation sa 2B. Thank you po. Yun lang po.